You got your mind right.
Got my mind right, money right, ready for war.
Get your mind right.
Got my mind right.
Get your mind right.
Get your mind right.
Get your mind right. Let me talk to him. Get your mind right. Let me talk to him.
It's the Get Your Mind Right podcast with Niyi Sobo. Let's go. It's Get Your Mind Right. Niyi Sobo. I'm not you. I am not you. Look, man, I like validation. Here's what I mean by this. One of the reasons why I read, when you've decided on what you want to be, right, and you've never been there before, a lot of times you're confused about what to do next. And a lot of times you're confused as to whether or not you're even doing the right things. If you had just started lifting weights, you're going to be like, shoot, am I doing this the right way? I don't know if I'm squatting right. I don't know if I'm going to see the results I want. And I like validation. I like validation from people who have been where I'm trying to go and that tell me, yeah, you're on the right track. This is what it looks like. Don't worry. Yup, that's exactly what you should see at every step of the way. It actually makes me feel good. It confirms that I'm on the right track. My point in saying that is I was reading this Thomas Edison book. Thomas Edison, if you don't know, he's one of the greatest inventors of all time. When he died, he had over 1,000 patents. The dude was like the Steve Jobs, right? Light bulb, he invented, a whole host of things. But anyway, he had this quote, they were talking about his attitude or his mindset towards the 8-hour workday. And he was saying, I'm glad they didn't have an 8-hour workday when I was around. He said, there's no way I can get anything important accomplished in 8 hours. And here I am thinking I work too much. Here I am thinking I'm too obsessed. And then I read further and he said, check this. He said, I believe that restlessness is discontent. And discontent is merely the first necessity of progress. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man and I will show you a failure. That slapped me in the face and it excited me. Because a lot of times I'm discontent. I'm not happy with the way things are. I'm trying to figure out a way. I'm restless, trying to figure out solutions to problems, trying to figure out how I can create new things. How can I get to people on an even deeper level? How can I impact more people? He said, show me a thoroughly satisfied man and I will show you a failure. So look, do you have like that 8-hour workday mentality where you clock in, you put in your work and you gone? Maybe for you that's going to practice, taking a shower, you headed back to the dorm rooms, playing your video games. Or are you like Kobe Bryant where you'll take 30 minutes just to exercise your knuckles? Are you like Drew Brees where he would stay till 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night? He wasn't done until the job was done. Thomas Edison slept with like 4 hours a night and he had maximum energy. He said getting 8 hours of sleep is overrated. Thomas Edison was a beast. Are you going to be the Thomas Edison of your sport? Are you going to do work as many hours as necessary to do what you got to do? Are you going to be okay with being restless, with not having the solutions and thinking about them, writing things down, keeping a notepad by the side of your bed because answers pop up in the middle of the night? Or are you going to be a thoroughly satisfied man and be what he calls a failure? He said, show me a thoroughly satisfied man and I will show you a failure. That ain't what you'll read in no self-help book, right? Hey, but guess what? That's what you hear from Thomas Edison. That's what you hear from Kobe Bryant. That's what you hear from Michael Jordan. That's the reality of what it takes to be great. So you must adopt the Thomas Edison mentality. You must divorce yourself from this idea that you need to clock in X amount of hours and you'll somehow magically get your result. No. Top dogs are focused on results. What Tim Grover calls cleaners, they get results by any means necessary. By any means necessary. So I challenge you to look at your current schedule, look at your current workout routine, look at your current training regimen. Are you doing all that it takes? Honestly, are you exhausting all resources? Are you focused on getting a result? Are you absolutely oblivious to failure? You ignore failure because you keep going until you get what you want.